Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. We are going to do another project using the Thoughtful Wishes bundle today. I'm also pulling in the Thoughtful Designs Specialty Designer Series paper. And I'm using the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper again. And this is the project. It's page 46 of the catalog. This is the project we're going to do today, including the envelope. So it's slightly different, but it's where I got my inspiration. So heads up, this video is going to be just a little bit longer than normal. We're going to make the envelope, and this is the card, and I've chosen some slightly different designer series paper for the second one, knowing that a few of my viewers like the more fall toned colors than the spring toned colors. So we'll do one of each. So this is the card for the demo, and I've made a template. I just want to make sure that I'm in frame here. There we go. I've made a template for the envelope. So what we've got is a piece of the designer series paper, and it is 4 7/8 wide. So 4 7/8 wide by 9 1/4 inch high. And then we score it here at just shy of 4 1/8, because if we do it exactly kind of 4 1/8, it's too tall for the 1 inch fold at the top, which is the flap of the envelope. And what we need to do is we need to score at the bottom and then cut. And this is a 1/4 inch here. So we're scoring, and then when we get to that fold line, we're cutting, so that we've got edges to fold in. So I'm just going to, this is my fold line here, and it's scored here, and I'm just going to trim up at an angle like that. And then the same thing on the other side. It just keeps the bulk out of the fold. And I'm just going to eyeball trimming the flap for the envelope. And we will take those pieces. If you want to save your little pieces, you can. I'm going to throw them away. And so what we need to do is we need to fold these edges in like this. And we're just going to just really make sure they're nice and square down. And that, for some reason, didn't go in the score line. There we go. So we're just going to give that a push. And then we're going to score or squash that down. We're going to do the same here. And we're going to fold this up. Make sure that we can still fold down the flap. So we need to come back just a little bit like this. And shimmy this over just a bit. And then we're just going to smooth out that crease line there. So there we go. That is our envelope. We're just going to put some tear and tape along the edges so it holds it nice and firmly. Yeah, just, oops, I'm probably out of frame again, like that. When I have to focus on something, I tend to pull it into me, so I apologize if I go out of frame. So we're going to just pop that down like that. And it's a little long on this end, so I'm just going to snake that off like that. Okay. And then you can make a notch in the top. You can round this if you want to. You can still get the card in and out if you don't do that. Because this card, I'm going to dimensionalize the front, I made the envelope just a little bit wider so that I can still get the card in and out. I'm going to peel these off. Come on. Nope, it's peeling the whole thing off. I said before, half my videos are just watching me peel backings off things. There we go. And we're going to just fold this up. We're going to make sure we're lined up. And there we go. This is one of the reasons we kind of square this fold at the bottom here off at the beginning, is so that we can make sure that we've got kind of an even coverage. So we're going to just take the pieces now. I did this one in crumb cake. This one here is in the pecan pie. I was just using up scraps that I had. I put some adhesive on the back. And obviously you wouldn't put the twine around or the linen thread around until you've put the card inside. But I'm just going to show you how I did that now. It's super, super simple. I'm just taking my linen thread and I'm just putting it down with enough that I can tie, and I'm just wrapping it around a few times and then coming back up and trimming it so I again have enough to tie it with. And then I'm just picking up all those threads and tucking that one end underneath and then tying a knot. This is probably long enough I could do a bow. So I will do the bow. And those of you who've been with me for a while know that I am not a superstar at making bows like this. There we go. So there's our card, our envelope. So let's get started on our card. I'll leave this up here so that you can see it. You can write it down if you need to. And what I've got is the card base. The card is actually 4 by 8 and scored at 4. So it's 4 by 4 here. And then this is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I don't have that written down anywhere, but it's 4 by 4, 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And I've got my ribbon, I've got my die cut, and I've got my greeting. The greeting, I used the stamp right from the set. The Life is Better, or You Make Life Better. We're just going to line that up here like this. And we're going to take our, oops, I'm just going to throw things all over the place. We're going to take our adhesive. We're going to put the ribbon kind of in the middle-ish, like this. I'm going to make sure we're straight and then just fold it to the back like that. And then we can just layer it up on the front. With a square card, it's really important that you make sure that you're the right way up, because otherwise your card won't open properly. So we're just going to pop that down like that, drop that down like that, and we're going to adhere this. I'm just going to put some adhesive in the middle like this. It will be covered up. The other one I used adhesive for, and I put it over the ribbon, and I think I'm going to put it over the ribbon again this time because it's, you can see it over top of the ribbon here. So I'm just going to do that like that. This one with adhesive sheets, it's stuck right down. This one's going to stand up just that little bit, and I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of this and stitch it down like that, and then we'll put some dots on it, and that will be that. So we'll just pop this here, You Make Life Better, and I'm going to just put it down just a little bit lower on this one, because here there was kind of equal coverage. Here there's a little less detail here. So now we're just going to come in with some of these gems, and I'm just going to use the same color here. I chose the, I think it's the peach pie and the Pretty in Pink on this one. I'm just using the peach pie on this one. Just put a small and a large like this, and we will be done. So that is the card made. Two different versions, one with the kind of the leaves being loose and with more fall toned colors in it, and one with more spring-like colors. And I will show you that it does fit in the envelope. So we're just going to do this, and we're going to pop it in. We just have to be careful because we've got those loose edges there with the leaves. And you can pop that in like that and pop your ribbon or your twine right back over top. And just pop it over like that. I'm not going to do that because I need to take a picture of the card, but that is how we can make that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial, and let's create together again soon.